guys. Ooh. Welcome to my session. Let me do a little Palo Santo real quick over my space. Whenever my space is set up and it sits overnight, I like to clear the energy again because I be having some dreams and I don't know what guides or spirits be coming to visit me. You know, I'm highly protected, but people still try me. So I just want to make sure, you know, if anything crept past, try to seep into the energy of my session, I could easily get rid of it. So let's just put a little extra protection over this reading because I'm dealing with the deity Eleggua today. When I was young, I was never initiated. I will tell you, I was never fully initiated into Yoruba. However, I had a godmother who was in Yoruba, and when Yoruba, Santeria, you know, whatever name you use to call it, table of Ifa, when it comes for you, it does not leave you alone until you do the work you're supposed to do in it. And even then, you know, you're pretty much dealing with those energies for life because they're attached to you usually from prior lifetimes as well, I'm noticing. So I never had to be initiated, but I was read. I had a Babalao. I'm not even gonna go into the story about my Baba, but that's a whole story for another time. For those who don't know, that's a priest in the religion that I would go see. But I had been read Eleggua Oshun. And coming up when I was young, there was so many misconceptions about Eleggua. And a lot of times they would say, oh, Eleggua is like the devil. Eleggua is not at all like the devil. They would confuse Eleggua with his counterpart, Eshu. Eleggua is in the home, Eshu is in the streets. They are not the same energy, two different energies. But a lot of people would have them mixed up. I'm calling on the energy of Eleggua today because that's who came to me. Like, I got some news. And Eleggua has been called mischievous, a trickster, but Eleggua is like the child man, like the boy man. A very youthful energy, loves children, loves sweets and candy, loves to have a good time, but don't mess with him the wrong way. You know, like any person, any energy, if you come at it with some faulty energy, you're going to get the black side. You come with that love and all that, you see the red, you know, and sometimes you could get caught in the middle, you know, but all that's to say is Eleggua has a message today. And Eleggua is the guardian of the crossroads. It's also that messenger between us and our guides, depending on what you believe in. And the channeled message today I'm getting from Eleggua has to do with those of you who feel like they're at a crossroads for some reason. It's not a long read. Eleggua is really straight to the point. He got other things he need to be doing and focusing on, but he does stop for a minute to take care of his children. So if you're drawn here, you may be a child of Eleggua. You may have an ancestor who was a child of Eleggua. You may have an ancestor who just felt like you needed this message and you would only receive it best if it came through a deity or an Orisha. Whatever the case may be, you're here. So first I want to clear the energy before I give you the channeled message, and then we're going to move into the pick-a-pow. So let's take a deep breath in through our mouths. We're going to do 3 because 3 is Eleggua's number. So breathe in. Relaxing your face muscles, just breathing in that good loving energy and breathe out through your mouth. And as you exhale, feel yourself letting go of the stress and tension that may have been building up in your energy. Take another deep breath in. Opening up to receive any messages that may be meant for you today. Exhale through your mouth. Letting go. of anything that could be challenging you from fully receiving this message. Take another deep breath in. Taking in that loving energy that Eleggua is sending you right now in helping you at this crossroads, and breathe out. Relaxed and knowing that at the end of this session, you will have clarity. You will know the way forward. You will feel more at peace. Now, for those of you wondering, as an adult, I am not still carrying the energy of Eleggua. As I got older, I moved more and more into my Oshun energy and really, really into Olokun. Those of you that aren't familiar with the Yoruba, you can do your research. This isn't really a lesson on that, but just so that you could be familiar with my vibe and the energy I come with. It's that of a cross between Oshun and Olokun. I used to try so hard. I wanted Obatala energy. I wanted to be in the white cloth and that fatherly, because I never felt very motherly, even though I'm a mom now, and I feel that now. But I'm very Oshun Olokun. And well, if you know me, you get to know me, you'll see why. But Olokun is my protective energy. Okay. You don't see Olokun all the time. You see Oshun first. Okay. So I don't know if some of you can pick up where I'm going with that. So anyway, we are going to move into the channeled message. So the channeled message that I initially got was that there are 3 blessings that Eleggua is ushering in based on a choice that you have to make while at a crossroads. So for some of you, you're at a crossroads when it comes to love. Some of you are at a crossroads when it comes to your career. Some of you are at a crossroads when it comes to moving. So while at that cross, that's funny, I only came up with 3, so maybe those are it. And from those choices, Eleggua is saying there are some blessings coming in when you make the choice. Now, Eleggua is not going to give you the answer. Eleggua is going to, as others would put it, trick you into getting the right answer. What Eleggua likes to do is to see the hearts and the souls of humanity. What would you do when put in this situation? So you might feel like, oh my God, I got tricked into this tricky situation, when actually you were presented with options and you chose the tricky path. You chose the darker option. Just because Eleggua allows you free will doesn't make Eleggua a trickster. Eleggua is literally like, you could go this way, you could go that way, or you could keep going straight. What you gonna do? Oh, you gonna go that way? Oh, okay, so let's see what waits for you on that path. And it's more so that you grow, so that you learn lessons and grow. Because if you're always guided like, no, don't go that way, go this way, which Eleggua will try, but people might think they're being fooled. Oh, I was about to go down this road and somebody showed up trying to deter me. Like, don't go this way. I should go the other way. I feel like they trying to trick me. I'm going to keep going this way. When really that was Eleggua trying to give you one more chance. Like, don't go that way. Okay. But it's all about testing your morals, your virtues, and gaining wisdom from the experiences that you have, so that you don't go down the same roads that weren't so great for you over and over again, and you start to make wiser decisions when you're at the crossroads that may show up in your life. So in this situation, whichever one you're here for, you have a choice right now. You can follow your heart, is what I'm hearing. Where's your heart calling you? And that's not just my heart wants to go this way, but it's not being reciprocated. Like, the direction I want to go in, I'm not feeling that love, that pull. I just want to go that way because my heart's calling me that way. Or you could go the way, and I'm not saying that's everybody's issue, because for some of us, you are following your heart because your heart's being called in that direction. And there's a balance and reciprocated love coming from that direction. That could be through a career, that could be a community you want to move into, or a relationship you want to get into. And then in the other direction, you know, it could just be a new opportunity, something different, something that you are clear on, you know. So you got your heart calling you one way, clarity saying this is the way that, like your mental telling you this is the way that makes the most logical sense to go. And then you have the path right in front of you where it's like, I'm not going to go either of those ways. I'm going to keep going forward and see what lies ahead. So at this crossroads, Elegua's not really going to tell you what to listen to, your mind, your heart, or just staying on the same path. What Eleggua wants to show you is, I'm hearing balance. Balance. You know what I'm saying? Wants to show you balance. Go in the direction where there's balance, where it's not a one-sided pull, where it's not a delusional pull. I'm going to keep going forward because going forward feels good, when really you're lying to yourself. It's not feeling that good, but you're hoping along the way it'll start to feel better. You know, Eleggua is about honesty, being real with yourself. Who are you really? What do you really want? What do you really deserve? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel worthy to have what you want? Do you feel that those you keep in your circle are worthy to be in your energy? It's about being real with yourself. Okay? Letting go of the mask and being real with yourself. So the advice Eleggua is going to give you is in these piles, but right off jump, Eleggua is saying grounded in balance. Go in the direction that there is a balanced vibe in, where you don't feel like you're pouring in and not being reciprocated, not being refilled. Okay? So let's take a look at the piles, because I haven't even revealed them yet. For pile number 1, we have the King of Wands. And I'm using cards from the Orisha Tarot. We also have black tourmaline and red jasper, because the Elegua's colors are red and black. Okay. Pile number 2, we have the Knight of Cups. A lot of masculine energy coming through. And this red bracelet. And for pile number 3, what do we have? The 8 of Cups. And this red ankh. In this read, I would suggest choose one road. It's like being at a crossroad. You can go right down the middle, you could go this way, or you can go that way. You can't take all 3 paths at the same time because they're all branching out in different directions. So Eleggua is telling me, choose the one you feel most drawn to, either the object or the top card. The top cards are your advice that you need right now, and so is the object. However, of course, I read you your advice last. The other cards I'm using are traditional tarot, the before, the traditional Rider-Waite deck, and the after tarot. And yeah, let's get right into it. I hope by now you know you're able to select your pile. However you do that, first thing that comes to your head, first number, and rock with that. And I'll be right back with pile number 1. Hey, pile number 1. You were drawn to the King of Wands. Now, the person in this card is like someone who's about action. They know the right actions to do and when and how to do them, which is usually the personality of a King of Wands when they're in pleasant energy. They're not afraid to step in and make things happen when others aren't able or willing. And their compassion and charisma make them a natural leader. So I'm going to look deeper into this card for you as when we get to the end of your read. Let me get this out. This is your advice card, as well as this black tourmaline and red jasper. All right, so let's take a look. The 3 questions that I had for Eleggua was what's coming in guaranteed in 3 days? What will be changed for you in 3 weeks? And where will you be 3 months from now? So let's see. What's coming in guaranteed for you in 3 days? The world. Well, a new cycle. Guaranteed a new cycle is coming in. And you may have to say goodbye to some people, or you may find that you find someone who is meant to start this new cycle with you, because this is a cross between the Lovers and the World. What I'm getting is Leo energy, Taurus energy here. I just really feel like you have gone through some stuff that you are like, finally, in the next 3 days, you're going to feel like I'm finally on a new path, starting something fresh and new. And it could be with someone you really love. Or you could find that you're saying goodbye to someone you really love in order to have this new beginning that you deserve. You also have the 4 of Pentacles coming in. So I do see some financial stability. And I feel like this financial stability is coming in through other people. Maybe people are going to be seeing this new you, this new beginning, this new energy, and want to invest in you, want to make offerings towards you, want to help you to feel more stable. Want to work for you is also what I'm hearing. Maybe you'll be starting a new business in the next 3 days, or something you're working on is going to pop off. Whatever the case may be, I see investors. I see grants in some cases. I also see people that are just like, hey, I believe in what you're doing and I just want to give to you. And lastly, you have the Fool reversed. So I do feel that you are really just now embarking on this, and there may be a little bit of doubt, but in the next 3 days, you're going to get some clarity. See how he looks a little lost? The dog is here like this way. It's reversed, so it's letting me know that your guides have been trying to lead you to this new cycle for a minute, and perhaps you haven't really been listening. Maybe it's coming in through another person. They might send somebody to tell you, and I'm almost hearing this pile, you might get read for filth, and you're just like, I don't want to hear that in this moment, so I'm not going to acknowledge it. But this dog keeps barking because they're loyal to you. They really, really have love for you, and they're like trying to show you the right way to go. And yeah, in the next 3 days, maybe you'll snap out of it and you'll start to realize, oh, this person or this entity is trying to show me to my new beginning. And maybe they're trying to show me that this person is not it. Maybe there's someone else waiting over here. You see this other head here in the corner. And this eagle here is like seeing the bigger picture of things. You know, that maybe you think this is your new beginning, but it's not. And your focus, it looks like, should be on some financial stability at this time. So this loyal person is trying to point you in the direction of the path to take. And now Eleggua is here doing the same thing. Either you are supposed to step into this new cycle with this person, or you're not. And I really feel like it's a not, only because this is the before tarot. In the after, in the traditional tarot, this person is alone in the new cycle. So it almost gives me a feeling that you are leaving behind someone you really loved, or you should leave behind someone you love or you felt was for you in order to have this new cycle. There's something about this person that's blocking your stability, blocking you from getting people to trust you and invest in you. And when you let them go, you'll see the bigger picture of things. And someone new is already here, already waiting. So you just have to trust, is what I'm hearing, that there's a little bit of a lack of trust, but in the next 3 days, you'll start to shift out of that energy. So let's see, what will be changed in 3 weeks? We have the Knight of Swords reverse. Oh gosh. Maybe you let somebody know, I'm starting a new cycle and bye-bye. This could be lover or friend. Whatever the case may be, they ain't too happy about it. In the next 3 weeks, somebody may want to come at you and speak their mind, and it may not be in a very nice way. They may come in kind of like trying to let you have it. Okay? But these are good things. These are blessings coming in, because whoever this is, their veil, their mask is going to fall off, and you'll be able to see them for who they really are and realize they were not meant to be a part of your new cycle. You got the Emperor. Yeah. Change in the next 3 weeks is you are going to be standing on your own feet. No matter what this person says or does coming in all crazy towards you, you're still going to be sitting and chilling. You're still going to be good. Your energy is still going to be grounded. You're going to be in your leadership, in your boss energy. Okay? And the Ace of Swords, that's the truth. There's clarity for you. You're going to have a whole new beginning coming in the next 3 weeks. The next 3 weeks is going to feel like a totally new world for you. Things are going to be very, very clear in the next 3 weeks as to how badly you have been holding yourself back all this time by dealing with whoever this Knight of Swords is. Okay? Could be more than one Knight of Swords you done dealt with, but you're going to realize now that you are the master of your destiny. All right, and then you have, where will you be 3 months from now? Whenever you're watching this, count 3 months. Okay? We have the Fool is back. You took that leap and you trusted. So 3 months from now, didn't I say you're going to end up listening? At some point, you're going to listen to that loyal dog that's trying to lead you the right way and tell you to trust. Take a leap of faith and trust. You're going to be okay. And you are going to do it. We'll put that right up here. We have the Two of Wands reversed. Where will you be 3 months from now? Well, there may be opportunities for you to branch out, to travel. Don't be hesitant. I'm getting an energy that you'll have an opportunity to move somewhere new. Maybe not even new. Could be back to someplace you're familiar with, where you already know people. But I feel hesitancy with this reversed. And the Knight of Swords is back. Sheesh. All right. So you might find that you are going to have to let somebody have it. In the next 3 months, you're not going to be the one with the Knight of Swords coming at you with their truth. You're going to be the one sharing your truth. This is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. This is what's going on. And if you're in my way, out of my way, because I'm living my truth and I'm speaking my truth, most importantly. So anyone that tries to stop you from trusting and taking a leap towards something that can be beneficial, you're not going to be hearing it. You're going to be in boss energy in the next 3 months. Yeah, you're going to be in full boss energy. And if anybody tries to come in and get in your way, you're not going to be hearing that. So think about making a move. They're looking at a globe. Either travel or move is what I'm hearing. That will be a start to a completely new cycle for you, where you're going to be so happy you're not even going to realize that, oh my God, I'm starting from zero. I'm starting over again. But things are going to feel so good. Like, you're going to feel very empowered in this decision if you go with it. So your advice. The King of Wands, and you have this black tourmaline and red jasper, and now I see why. Black tourmaline blocks negative energy for you, okay? And this feels like a negative energy trying to come in there. You know, somebody that wants to stop you from bossing up, from standing on your own. Somebody who could be kind of narcissistic, really in their own, and they don't, and their doodle don't stink to them. And with this red jasper, you're going to get some energy. You're going to get some fire, some power, some push and drive to stay in an energy where you are ready for them. You coming my way in the next 3 months, and I'm going to let you have it rather than me having to be the one and you're coming at me. And it also gives you a boost of energy. With the King of Wands here, now the King of Wands is an ambitious energy. Goes after what they want and they usually get it. But in the Orisha, I'm going to take a look and see exactly what they meant with this card in this book. Okay, so they're letting you know the advice you need right now is to know that you're going to grow in knowledge and in status, okay? And there may be someone that either you end up working with who offers that to you as well, knowledge, somebody who recognizes you. But at the same time, be careful you don't become someone who's seeking power, somebody who needs to check their ego, or that you're not, make sure you're not dealing with someone who is of that energy, all right? Because this person has great skill and knowledge, all right? And they're meant to lead in some way. They're meant to be in charge. However, it can be tricky when it comes to relationships with this person, because the relationship ain't gonna make it if there's a power imbalance where this person feels like they're running things or they have to be running things. Because where you're going now, you are bossing up and you're not going to be able to deal with that energy. So the advice you're getting right now from Eleggua is for you to stand in your boss energy, to be clear about what it is you will and will not tolerate. Trust and take those leaps of faith when you are being guided, because your guidance is being sent to you by source, and you're getting the truth. The truth is being told to you. He's almost letting me know you don't know not a lie. Nobody has lied to you. You have to really listen to the people, even if it's a lover or a friend, what they are saying to you, because what they've been saying to you has been the truth, and you've just not been wanting to hear it. You have not been wanting to hear it or see it. But if you want this stability I'm seeing here and this new cycle to come in, and just this feeling of carefreeness, you have to listen. You have to let the veil drop. You're being given clarity. You are meant to boss up, stop being scared, and step into your leadership role, because that's what you're supposed to be. And if you feel like you're stagnant and you're not moving forward, that's because you're not owning that yet. And that's Elegua's advice for you. That's what I got for you, my power ones. I hope that this resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, remember to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, and comment. I love to hear comments. Also, check the description to find out what workshops I got coming up. Join me on my other platforms for more content. And I'm wishing you lots of luck in your life, moving forward along the crossroads. Sending you peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with Pal 2 later. Hey Pal 2, welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the Knight of Cups. This is your card of advice, so it will be read last, along with this red bracelet. Now this red bracelet is actually a lucky bracelet amongst Asian communities. I don't want to say a specific one because I'm not really sure exactly if it's Chinese, which I think. If you know, put it in the comments. But I have like 2 of them because red and red rope and ribbon is seen as boosting luck. Okay, so we read those last. That's a part of your advice. Let's look first at what is guaranteed to come in the next 3 days. Then let's look at what will be changed in 3 weeks. And lastly, where will you be 3 months from now? So in the next 3 days, what's coming in that's guaranteed? Knight of Cups again? Are you serious? And this is in the before card. The Knight of Cups. So what's coming in guaranteed is either you are going towards somebody or somebody is going to be coming towards you professing their love. And they may not be ready just yet, but they're getting ready. They're getting ready to come in. Okay. And maybe that's you that wants to do that for someone else. And it's like you're getting that you're getting yourself ready to present yourself and offer your love to somebody in the best way possible. You also have, this is the Nine of Cups reverse. So I do feel like something you were working on, or maybe it's a relationship, because with cups it gives me a lot of emotional energy that you really put your heart into, or they're coming through to say that maybe it didn't turn out the way you wanted. You thought it was going to be your wish fulfillment, but you did not finish doing the work. Maybe you didn't really take the time to see what was really needed here or what was required of you. And now you're just like, oh, it's not what I thought. In the next 3 days, you're going to realize where you played a part in that, where maybe you could have done more research, taken more time, put a little bit more heart into something, followed your heart more so than let yourself get emotional. And you also have the Ace of Wands. A major opportunity is about to come in. So I am feeling perhaps in the next 3 days, you're going to see that something or someone you thought was your wish fulfillment, something you felt like you put a lot into, or maybe you felt like you did and they weren't reciprocating the same energy, it's going to be overshadowed by an opportunity that's making its way to you right now. This opportunity is coming in the next 3 days. It's going to be the start to something new, something that gets your passions going, and it's going to make you forget all about whatever this is here that you felt emotionally drained by. Okay? I am hearing emotional drainage, being replenished, feeling the flames of passion coming back in. Wow. So if you were feeling like you offered your heart to someone, or they seemed like they were coming in towards you, and you didn't get what you thought out of it, you're about to get something even better. Something that really, really gets your passions going. And it might not even be a love relationship, because this is giving me love. But it could actually turn out to be an opportunity that you're very passionate about. An opportunity that you almost see as being your destiny, but you were kind of feeling unfulfilled in it. Maybe it took some time coming in, this offering, but it's preparing, it's coming. And in the next 3 days, it's going to show up. Okay? Mark my words. So what will be changed in 3 weeks? Queen of Cups. So much Cups energy for you. Queen of Cups, you will be changed, I'm hearing. What else we got? The Hanged Man. And the Wheel of Fortune. You are going to do some karmic work. You're going to flip your karma in the next 3 weeks. I don't know what you were doing here. Maybe for some of you, I'm getting you were dealing with someone who has somebody already. Somebody's coming towards you to profess their love who already has someone. Or you're that someone that's going towards somebody knowing you already have your heart invested in something. And you're realizing you're not being fulfilled in some way, waiting on this professing of love to come forward. But the Ace of Wands is here. And this could even be work. I'm really getting a love, though, with this. It could also be a job or something you've really been putting your heart into. An opportunity is coming in the next 3 days that's going to change you. You're going to start to see things from another perspective, become a lot more selfish, looking inwards, checking on yourself. How do you feel? What do you want? Making sure your cup is filled before you fill someone else's. You're really going to get some kind of spiritual enlightenment and realize that perhaps you were not on the right path. So to keep going straight is not a good idea. And when you do that, you're going to flip your fortune. This opportunity that's coming in the next 3 days will bring a huge change in your life in the next 3 weeks and can flip you out of an energy of karmic debt and bad karma into an energy of good karma and wealth coming in. And I mean wealth as in prosperity, really feeling like your passions are actually filling your cup and bringing in not just emotional satisfaction, but also fortune. Okay. So where will you be 3 months from whenever you're watching this video? You have the Nine of Swords reversed. You won't be stressed no more. You will not feel haunted by these demons or this darkness or whatever bad dreams or things that may come in that you might have been having. They're going to be gone in 3 months. As long as you flip that karma, you won't feel like you got to watch your back. Some of you might feel like you have to have your guard up all the time against something, or not getting a lot of sleep. The Ten of Swords. Wow. The worst will be behind you. However, you will have to put to rest an aspect of yourself that was accepting something that just was not good for you. You might feel really like you need to heal. You may, in the next 3 months, you may feel like you have to heal from something that you have to release so that your karma is better, your health is better, because I do feel like there's something that affects your health at times. And then the Queen of Swords. Look at you in the next 3 months. No matter what your gender is, you step into a position of power. You've always been a powerful entity. It's just that something, maybe this Knight of Cups, was in the way. They don't want this message to get out to you. Yeah. So, in the next 3 months, you do the work of following what fulfills you, what you're passionate about, and you will see dreams becoming better, your ability to sleep becoming better, less stress. You may find that you need to heal, but you'll have support. There will be people who will be bringing you into this new day. The clouds will be lifting, and you will be whole again. Speaking your mind and sharing your wisdom based off of your experiences. Becoming very knowledgeable about something. So let's get you some advice that you need right now. First off, know that you have luck. Just picking this fortune bracelet. There's luck on your side. You have been very lucky in a lot of situations. Situations where things could have gone left, I'm hearing. Even when it comes to health or situations with other people, just know that you've been being protected. But now they're like trying to get you to see things from another perspective, to see where you're not fulfilled and to go after fulfillment for self. We have the Knight of Cups here. And the Knight of Cups, as you just learned, is usually someone who's professing their love. But however, in the Patakis of the Orisha Tarot, it takes on a different energy. So it's about what you do under pressure. All right? And this person's not even paying attention to the fact that they got a pot over there boiling. When the work is tiring and thankless, our flaws and triggers, along with your character, all show. This person's life is like the kitchen. They work and sweat all the time only to have it happen again the next week. So if you feel like you've been putting in a lot of effort without any obvious end towards something, like this person taking their time getting ready to come towards you, or you wanting to go towards someone and it looks like there's a third party already here, or maybe just the fact that there's just an energy here that is slowing things down. It's like you're doing something repetitively and there's no thanks, no gratitude for it anywhere. And then when you put pressure on a situation, the person becomes argumentative. It's time to take a break is the advice. It's time to pull your energy back. It's time to hydrate yourself. Take care of your health. It's time to watch your words. Come from the Queen of Swords upright, not reverse, where you're speaking from anger. And focus on really doing the things you're passionate about. There's luck around it at this time. It makes me think of this red wheel of fortune here. There's some luck around you focusing on this new passion that's coming in the next 3 days. And trust, in the next 3 months, you'll be back on your throne, speaking authentically, telling your truth, sharing your wisdom. For some of you, you may even find yourself in a position as a teacher who can show how they made it through the storm to where they are now. Very interesting and straight to the point. My pile twos might be really for specific people, but if it resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up. If not, choose another pile. If you're new here, remember, subscribe to the channel. That keeps me being able to service you guys for free. And if you want to book a personal reading, send me an email. Check the description. It tells you about all the other ways we can vibe, as well as what workshops I have currently going on and the other platforms you can find me on. And I'm sending you so much light and love on your crossroads as you make your choice as to which way you want to go. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll be back with pile 3. See ya. Hey, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You were guided to the 8 of Cups. If you're here, so am I. This was the pile I was guided to. I don't know why. I think because I just like trees and the Ankh is here. You were also guided to this symbol of the Ankh. And these are your advice cards, so they will be here read last as your advice. So let's see what's coming in guaranteed for you in the next 3 days. What will be changed in your life in 3 weeks? And where will you be 3 months from now? Okay, so first, what's coming in guaranteed in the next 3 days? Well, you're going to free yourself from something. We have the 8 of Swords reverse, but it is the before. It's when she's being walked into this gate of swords blindfolded, not realizing it's not a prison she's being led into because she can't see, not realizing that she walks in and she could walk right back out. Her feet are not bound. But reverse, you might be finding a way out of something that is meant to make you feel stagnant and stuck. You might be finding a way to realize, wait a minute, I'm being moved to think that I'm going to be imprisoned, but I'm realizing I can run. I don't have to go this route. Let me see what else they're saying. We have Justice reverse. And the Ace of Pentacles reverse. There's something that is happening behind the scenes right now, I'm hearing. Maybe you are feeling kind of hopeless. Maybe you're feeling like I'm going to be stuck in a certain predicament. Justice is not balancing out for me. And I'm always going to have this issue with finances. This pile is giving me money issues. And I'm just really getting, the first pile made me feel career, work oriented, needed to be the focus. The second one felt like relationships or love or something. This is giving me finances, period. Like there's something with money and legal issues that in the next 3 days, it feels like you're not expecting to get out of a bind. Something that's been taking a lot of your money, or you fear is going to take a lot of your money in the long haul, in the long run of things. Now, I'm going to take out the deck. I'm going to give you some clarity, not just because I felt drawn to this pile, but because in the next 3 days, I want it to really be clear what to expect. And they're kind of, Eleggua being kind of vague here. Like, it's just something you're not expecting. You are going to get your way out of something that could be binding, something that it just looks like it's not fair, and like the money is not there. What is this? Can I get a little bit more clarity as to what this surprise is? Everybody else's was clear. Is it because I chose this pile that you don't want to be clear? I should have kept my mouth shut. All right. The 5 of Swords. Maybe you felt like you're stuck in some kind of battle that you're going to find there's no fight. Because it was trying to turn upside down. It was trying to spin, but I didn't know what was happening here. So it could be you are going to stand your ground against some adversaries. Something that just wasn't fair. Maybe there's people that are trying to trap you, trying to make you feel like you can't progress or move forward in some way, treating you unfairly, not giving you the same chance or opportunity for financial bliss as others. Six of Swords reverse. It looks like, see, with the Six of Swords in the right direction, you're about to walk away from something to something better. But in the reverse, you're a little reluctant. You're a little bit reluctant. It's like maybe it's something you constantly keep seeking favor. You keep thinking things are going to work out fairly. And Eleggua is trying to show you, as long as you keep choosing the path of logic in your mind, you feel like logically it should go this way. You're going to keep ending up with false opportunities that it looks like, oh, there's some financial prosperity here, I'm gonna stay, and it's like, surprise, boom, no, it's not. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, right before all the swords are in your back. There's something deceptive about this, the next 3 days, that's gonna be made clear to you. They're hiding in the bushes. You already been beat down, you look weary here, and they're going to come to beat you down one final time to let you know, no, this is not the way. So what I'm hearing for you in the next 3 days is you are going to realize that there are some energies trying to work against you when it comes to your money. I say energies because people are energy. And it could be people that you trust, people you smile at, people you've done for. That's why you think this is really not fair. But the whole thing is for you to keep it moving. That's what I'm hearing. Don't keep battling with them. Don't keep trying to show your worth. Don't keep trying to show them that they have, that look how many of them you got running. Like it's all of them versus you. And then it's going to take all of them to take you out behind your back, because when you're facing them, they can't deal with you. In the next 3 days, you have an opportunity to go in a different direction, to move away from this and possibly get what is your just due when it comes to finances. That's what I'm hearing. That's the message Eleggua was telling you. You have a chance to get out of the energy of this community or these circle of people that just don't want to see you prosper. Wow. That's deep. Okay, I had to get that clear because it was confusing me with the legal stuff, and I'm realizing they're not talking about legal. They're talking about, for some of you, it could be a legal issue you have to deal with. Look, the car horn honked outside. That's a taxi cab. Like, let's go. It's time to move. It's time to go. Whatever this issue is that has not been treating you fairly, it's time to walk away from. And in the next 3 days, you are going to open up your eyes to the fact that you don't got to be in this no more. There's something better for you. And when you do that, and look, my son's laughing. When you do that, the blessings will come in. What will be changed in 3 weeks for you? Oh my God, the Ten of Swords said, I'm coming out. And it's coming out reversed here. In the next 3 weeks, you're going to be healing. You're going to be getting up from whatever was tried to be. They tried. If I hear they trying you, they tried you. And in the next 3 weeks, they might be thinking you're down, but you're not. You're not going to be down. You're going to be getting back up. This is showing you that the worst is behind you. And you might have already in the next 3 weeks, you're already going to have gone through this. You might have already gone through it before even seeing this session here. But it's letting me know that you are going through a healing process from it in the next 3 weeks. All right? Or by the end of the next 3 weeks, you'll be healing, or you'll be healed. Tower, the Tower. Yeah, something's coming in the next 3 weeks that's going to feel like, wow, like a surprise. You kind of saw it coming. That's why you're already jumping out before the Tower got struck by the lightning. It's something that you already saw coming. I mean, you had to. Look at what you have to deal with here, you know? So you had to already see that there's some nasty energies that don't want to see you progress. Come on. You got the Ten of Swords twice. This is letting me know that in the next 3 weeks, it's going to feel like something surprisingly falls apart. And I feel like you already kind of had premonition that it wasn't going to manifest. Aw, Five of Pentacles. Don't let it make you feel like you are outcast. Don't let it make you feel like you don't have prosperity, okay? You might be feeling outcasted, like your money was bad, or is very low. I feel like in the next 3 weeks, it could also be telling you here where they're saying to walk away from something. It's going to fuck up your money, that if you go through with it in the next 3 weeks, you are going to reap them swords in your back. You're gonna see something fall apart and you're gonna end up in an energy of lack. But what the Five of Pentacles also shows me is that you are meant for something else. You're not supposed to fit in or get your money in the way that you thought. You're supposed to go in another direction. And that's what they're trying to show you. In the next 3 weeks, you're gonna see that you're going the wrong way. You're going to see that. And what I feel like with you, you're on the crossroads. You're making a choice. And Eleggua is literally sending the people or the messages to tell you, no, 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 not that way. Not that way. Okay? Wow. So where will you be in 3 months from now if you take this advice? All of this today. With the Page of Cups reversed, where you won't be listening to anybody's false love. Anybody that comes at you with some immature energy, you're not going to be going for it. They're not going to get you with the love bombs. You're not, what I'm hearing is you're not going to be falling for anybody's fake-ish. It's just not happening. Yeah, this is the after. The fish done jumped out the cup. You saw it for what it really was, and you're not the same. You're not the same person anymore. The Strength card. Look at that. You done got the beast to calm down. You soothed the savage beast. There's something healing about you and comforting. Something that you're going to find you are able to bring some kind of peace and love to environments where there could be chaos and darkness. And for that reason, you cannot be amongst certain people. Your energy is just not for it. The next 3 months, you're going to find yourself way stronger with your people who are just as strong as you, and that will protect you too. I'm hearing people that will protect you and love on you in real love, because you're going to see through that immature fake stuff. And this is the Four of Pentacles reverse mixed with the Death card. Interesting. You're going to find that where you felt like you had to cling to your finances, there's going to be a huge change. You're going to find some financial stability in something. The old you who had to hold on tight to what they made, the money they got, this death symbol of death here is showing a transition. That's about to change. You're not going to have to do that anymore. You will find that you are more stable when it comes to your finances. Let's move to your advice, which is the Eight of Cups. And what's interesting about that is it is pretty much the same as the Six of Swords, except with the Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something on your own. You're not getting assistance. You're not being guided. There's no shore to cling to. You're literally letting something go that you were emotionally attached to. And in this case, this has a lot to do with connecting to your ancestors. So I do feel, my Pal 3s, you are meant to do work involving the Agun, your ancestors. Maybe that's where you help others. And maybe that's the people that, the energy, unlike the people, but the energy, the spirits, animal and human, that come through for you. We have the Ankh here also. This is the symbol of eternal life, life force, the afterlife. There's a strong connection between you and those of the spirit realm. And I do feel that that's where your work is mostly called, and that's where you will find your prosperity, and that's where you will find your people, those that are connected to the ancestors. Now let me, excuse me, let me get the book. Whenever I'm about to reveal some truths, my throat chakra starts up. It's almost like darker energies are like, no, no, no. We don't want this information to get out, because They like to play with you. They don't want Eleggua leading you down the right path or giving you any hints and signs to go in a different direction. But you know me, I'm going to fight through it. Okay? So when you get the 8 of Cups, you need to ask, what do you need? You know, if you're unable to figure it out clearly, ask the oracle and get an answer. And I did ask and got some clarity. You need to let go of the familiar because it's just bringing you strife. It's struggle and strife. Okay. So once you can establish a goal as a point of reference, you can help navigate there, which makes sense. With this card, people need to find better boundaries with the spirit world, not give everything to the spirit realm. So maybe you spend a lot of time in the spirit realm, or this could be someone who's losing faith. And that's the thing you need most of all. Don't lose your faith because you're dealing with dark energies, okay? Don't let yourself fall into depression or stagnation. Don't let yourself start to feel like your life has no meaning, you know, because you're not seeing justice yet. You might feel like you didn't have any clear direction where you got it now, okay? Your advice is to be skeptical of new people because they'll want to take advantage of you because they see your gifts and your power. Don't envy anyone else. Stop grieving over what you have to leave behind. Feed and tend to your ancestors in the way that you would. If it's through prayer, if it's through ritual, do that. Just do something for those who have passed on. Do something, some kind of offering, some kind of ritual, even if it's a prayer. Let's do a quick prayer right now. Take a deep breath into your mouth. Exhale. I ask that our ancestors guide us always. We ask for forgiveness if at any time we lost faith in your guidance. We ask that you guide us along this path so that we know which way to go, which way not to go, so that we know how to figure that out by listening to our heart and our minds and combining them. We ask for your protection against those that don't want us to find the way. We ask for your protection against those who don't mean us well, who wear masks and want us to believe they mean us well and they don't. We ask for your protection as we are moving into stability when it comes to finances, and that this change may be scary for us. We ask for you to help us to learn to accept our prosperous birthright, and we ask that you watch us as we do our best to make you proud. Amen, Ashe, Amin, and so it is. And that's what I got for you today, my pal threes. I hope this resonated with you guys. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you are new here. Remember to do something for your ancestors. I was meant to remind you again, that prayer was just the beginning. Okay, even if you got to get up, put on some music and do a dance, play their favorite songs, play some drums, do something, put out some water, whatever. Okay, talk to them more, connect to them. They'll help you move past this phase into the new one that is waiting for you. Check my description for other ways we could vibe, see what workshops I have going on, other platforms that I'm on, where there's more content, book a personal reading. I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. I love all of you guys. Thank you for being here with me today. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this light tribe. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.